All right, hello everybody. Episode 6, Curse of Strahd. Have at it.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Curse Strahd. I am Brad, your DM for the evening. We're actually going to skip introductions for the evening and see if we can get some more gameplay in, and hopefully, maybe get out of this house that we've been in for what, 5 weeks now?
6. This is 6.
Six going on 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see if we can get you guys out of the house tonight.
Well, no, this would be week 5 in the house. The first week we weren't at the house yet.
Okay, so 5 sessions basically. So let's see if we can get you guys going a little bit, figure out what's going on. So if I remember correctly, last week, Veins was attacked by some very shadowy figures in this room here. Currently, Pan, I believe, is looking into the room. We left off with Pan cranking off a shot in this direction. I don't think he hit anything, if I remember correctly.
Sorry to interrupt here, but
No, shoot. What's up?
this is for Jacob. My Twitch is still doing the reload
Oh,
screen.
suppose
Mine's
it would
been
help
doing
if
that a
I.
lot.
No, that was my bad. I remembered to unmute the microphones, but I didn't click the screen transition. If it's not one thing, it's another. So
Ah, it's always something.
at least I unmuted the microphones this time, though.
That's always a plus.
So
Let's see.
we just almost had a podcast. That's all.
That's all right. There ain't nothing wrong with that. So yeah. So anyways, Veins was attacked by some shadowy figures last week. Pan took a pot shot at something. I believe he missed. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Harper threw a torch, or someone threw a torch in, I think, like right about here, if I remember correctly.
Yep, that was Josie, and then she saw something and ran away.
Yeah.
Yes, because that's what led to Pan taking the shot. So that brings us to and before I forget, Josie cast, I believe, Healing Word on Veins and did not see. Oh my God, I love this new update to Fantasy Grounds. That makes things so much easier to see now. Holy crap.
Yeah.
So yeah, you cast Healing Word on, except for the weapons part. That sucks. Cast Healing Word on Veins, but did not see any visible effect to him. We will start at the top of the order here. I don't believe we are in initiative. Did we leave off in initiative or no?
No.
Okay, so have at it, guys.
That's wrong.
Yeah, I mean, you guys. Oh no. It's all you guys right now. So we're in free play at this moment.
Can I step up and look around the corner and see what I see? See if Veins is even alive at this point?
Sure, you can step up. Go ahead. First off, make a perception check. Okay.
5.
You notice nothing about the room, but we'll
Okay.
double check that just to make sure. Just so I'm not giving you the wrong information.
Harper, what's your main weapon?
Warhammer.
Is it in your hand right now?
Sure is.
Okay. Is it
And if,
magical?
Pan, while you guys are talking, if you want to throw a perception check, I'll let you roll one too, since Harper's looking around the corner.
That
Harper, you see nothing in the room.
okay? Anything
Other than
about?
Bane's laying-
Do I notice anything about? I'm specifically looking to see if he's still alive, if it's worth going in this room or not.
Go ahead and throw a medicine check for me, please.
To answer your question, Jeremy, that's a big old 0. Normally my Warhammer is not magical, but when... Well, hold on, let me read this real quick.
While you're reading that, Jeremy, or Pan, you see some shadowy-esque figures.
No, it is not magical.
You see some shadowy-esque figures here, 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 and that's it. So here, here, and here.
I'm gonna reach over and put my hand on your hammer. And I'm gonna close my eyes for a second. And then your hammer is now going to glow with 5 feet of bright light and 5 feet of dim light. So you're covered in case you have to drop your torch or something again. So you've got something for you.
How long does that last for?
Let's see. Indefinitely.
Okay, I am gonna put the torch out then and away.
Okay.
Yep. As an action, I can dispel it, but otherwise it lasts forever.
Okay. Brad, if you
have,
take...
Jeremy,
take-
is that like every long rest? You have to redo it?
No, that it just magical tinkering. The chosen property lasts indefinitely.
Okay. Until you add something else or turn it off?
Yeah, you can bestow magic on multiple objects, touching one object each time you use this feature, though a single object can only bear one property at a time.
Okay. Perfect.
You said bright within 5 and dim 10 feet past that?
Let's see. Yeah, this object sheds
Okay.
bright light in a 5-foot radius and dim light for an additional 5 feet.
So, Brad, take the torch off me and put a candle on me. Because it's just a little bit dimmer than a torch.
Yeah, I figured
Out of
that would help free up your hands that way.
Very much so.
Out of curiosity, and this is just a game flow, are you able to add the candle effect to yourself or no?
I believe I can, yeah.
Would
So,
you
yeah.
like to do that?
Yeah, that way I can take it off, too. Here we go.
Take it off, baby.
Alright, I'm going to step back and be like, I can't see shit in there. Somebody tell me if
So-
he's alive or not.
I'm gonna pause you guys real quick, because there was a whole lot of talking during all of that going on. Pan, you saw what you saw, what I described to you in those areas. With your medicine check, Harper, you can't tell if he's dead or alive. However,
You assume he is functionally immortal with that roll.
with both of your guys' perception checks, you would notice that you're not seeing what you would typically believe of somebody who is alive. Like, he's not moving at all. His body is completely still. There's no rise and fall of the chest or anything like that. So do with that what you will. far as you know, he's still alive. You're just not seeing what you typically would see of somebody that you would think to be alive.
Guys, there's a bunch of shadowy figures in there. I see at least 3 of them.
Well, if he's not moving, I'm gonna go ahead and say he's dead, and we need to just move on because we're not in any shape to be fighting right now.
But is he dead though? Like how dead is dead?
If he's not dead, he'll still not be dead when we're feeling better and we can come back later.
We're gonna ditch his ass for a long rest.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Nothing like I love you, but I'm gonna go take a nap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel good, guys.
Yeah. All right, kids, we're gonna play the quiet game.
So what are you guys doing?
Actually, here's a little secret for those of you who are parents. Tell the kids that you're gonna lay down for a nap, and as soon as you wake up, you guys are gonna clean the house. Those kids will let you sleep till September.
Yup.
Fun fact. You listen to that, Frida? So we're gonna leave him here. We're just gonna go.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Jeremy,
absolutely.
while you guys are talking, throw another perception check real quick. As your crew is talking, those ones that you saw, you still see the same things that you saw. They haven't moved. They're just stationary.
Shadowy figures are stationary.
We were in
Like-
this room before,
like-
right? I mean, I thought I remembered, like, we were up top there and we had come in.
I had
look around.
I had looked into the room, but I didn't go into the room.
So allow me to clarify. They haven't moved since you have been looking in that room, like at all.
Like they're still sit in the same spot. No
They're
movement
just
whatsoever.
like basically what you see is a shadow that hasn't moved at all.
A statue ghost. Got it.
Despite the torch being thrown in there and everything, they have not moved positions at all.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Does anybody have some rope?
Yeah. 50 feet.
Tie a rope around me. I am gonna go see if I can grab his body. If these things attack me, as beat up as I am, it will probably knock me unconscious. But hopefully, and it doesn't seem like they attack you if you leave the room, or if you don't go in. So basically, if they kill me, just yank my body out, put me back to rights once Josephine has some spells.
I think this is a horrible idea, but okay. And I'll rig like a little chest harness around him.
Do you need a description of where Veins is at and what's going on with his body?
I believe he's just that little smear of blood on the floor there, isn't he?
He is. And all you can see is Veins' body. And on the ground, like he's laying prone, and just like almost like it had rolled out of his hand is an orb, a black orb.
Don't touch anything but him.
Okay. I am going to. Why don't you back up, Harper? Just in case I'm wrong and they do come into the room, so you guys can run. I am going to go ahead and step into the room, paying close attention to the shadows I can see.
Okay. not moving. Nothing has changed since your last check.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up here. Slowly, keeping an eye on these things.
Okay.
Still nothing happening?
Check
Not-
something real quick. Hold on.
Not touching a dark evil ball or anything. Because my mama didn't orphan no fool.
I will tell you what. You can make a perception or an insight check if you would like. Either one of those.
Let me see.
With a 17 perception, they are completely still the same as before. In fact, as you have moved, you notice that, like, in regards to the position of where they are on the wall, like, you know how, like, if you moved, like, a light source around them, like, you would typically see a shadow move? They haven't even done that.
How long does it take to cast a ritual?
10 minutes plus the casting time.
Yep.
Don't stray from the plan, man. Just grab my feet and go. I don't want to see you die too.
Okay. Now that I'm right up on his body, I'm gonna kind of look him over since everything seems to be pretty calm while I'm tying some rope to him.
How are you looking him over? As I see Jacob's, like, little devilish smile over there.
No, I'm just thinking with a 12 you get like a, hey buddy, you okay? But I'm not the DM, so I'm keeping it to myself.
I nudge him a little bit with my foot.
Okay. Anything else?
You good?
Absolutely zero response.
I am
When you kicked him with your foot, what part of his body did you kick?
part covered in clothing.
And what part might that be?
Well, it depends, because from where I'm sitting right there, would, like, his face, like his upper, would his torso be towards the statue or towards me?
Hard to say. Veins, would you like to chime in on this? In fact, I will let Veins choose, to be honest with you, because I don't remember which one he was fighting last.
Actually, I was not fighting anything. I actually didn't even get a chance to move. So, I would say I am probably on my belly with my head towards the statue and my feet towards you. Doing the angel thing with my arms out, I guess. And since I was left-handed, I would that orb would probably be in the square just above me, to the north of me, on the map.
So it
So
would
you-
have been probably his foot I would have kicked?
Yep. Yep.
Okay. Okay. What do you do?
I'm gonna take the end of the rope, and I'm just basically gonna run it, like around his legs, I guess. Just
Okay.
kind of make a loose and sloppy knot, and then I'm gonna start walking backwards and be like, pull, yanking on the rope.
As you slide the rope around his legs, make me one last perception check real quick. Whoa.
8 was first, so it would have been the 8.
Okay. With the 8, you, as you were tying this rope around his feet, what exactly are you wearing on your upper body? Short sleeve, long sleeve shirt? What are you wearing?
Full suit of scale mail, which would include gauntlets and a cough.
Okay. So I would say that as you're doing this, you would feel something start to skitter up your. You can pick whichever arm you want. It's not very big. It's not very big, and it's moving quick.
What is it?
There's something crawling up your arm at a pretty quick pace, but it's not very big.
He said pull, right?
He did say pull, so this is
turn
happening while this
and
is
run
going
with the
on.
rope.
Okay.
Wait, did this happen as I was tying him up?
Like as you were like tying that last knot on his legs.
Okay, so I wouldn't have signaled the pull yet.
Okay.
Are you sure? It'd be more funny if you did.
Because I might have had time. I guess I am going to do like the brushing thing, you know?
Okay. So in essence, this would have all been going down right in that moment between you tying that knot and saying pull. So, you're doing like the brushing of your arm.
Yeah, like you start at your shoulder and you're just like running your arm down, hand down your arm. Like, get off.
As you do that, do you have night or dark vision?
Mm-hmm.
As you do that, you start to feel it climb up your other arm quickly. And you notice that it's like a small, round, like dark shape. It doesn't look like the things that you've seen in this room. It's different, smaller. If you would like, you can make a survival check.
Survival?
Mm-hmm.
Something's gonna eat you, bro. It's gonna eat you. I told you, just tie it and get the fuck out. Grab his feet.
Okay.
Okay, what's an 18 get me?
Veins, would you like to describe your little
Yeah.
friend?
Yeah, he's about 2 inches high, about 3 inches long. He's a little black and white mouse.
But you
Oh,
would
okay.
see-
I'm in love. It doesn't matter. He's now my best friend in the world.
You untie his vein so he can keep the mouse on himself.
So this mouse ends up like crawling up your arm and just sitting on your shoulder. You can hear it kind of like as it has like a little crumble in its hand.
I'm gonna give him a bro nod. Finish tying the knot and start yanking on the rope as I'm trying to drag Veins out.
Harper, at this point, you feel the rope getting yanked.
Not urgently though.
Well, I wouldn't feel the yank because he's pulling the body towards me. But would I hear him dragging a body?
Oh, like I'm like
Slack in the rope.
I'm dragging
Yeah.
him behind me,
Okay.
and I'm pulling the rope in front of me.
So, like you're
like you
feeling
would-
movement on the rope, basically.
Okay, so I wouldn't turn and run, but I would pull on the rope enough to be helping. If that makes sense.
You feel it go taut and start moving towards you. You can tell there's weight at the end of it. but it doesn't feel like it's like resisting or anything like that.
So I would, with his help, I would drag the body out.
Okay. Go ahead and move your bodies to where you want.
And when I get out, I would introduce everybody to Steamboat Willie on my shoulder. Because he's in the public domain now, so I can do that.
As Pan came around the corner, I'd keep pulling and be like, pull him all the way in here. Gesturing into this next room, so we're away from that other room.
That's probably a good idea. Yep.
Are you following, Jeremy?
Yep. I would,
Are you going into that room? All right.
Yep. Yeah, I was doing this. I was doing the second motion, so I stayed going through doorways and stuff.
Oh, no, you're all good.
Yep.
You guys have successfully, I'm not even going to make you do rolls for it, but you have successfully pulled Vains's body into the room. And I'm sorry, Jeremy, did you say you introduced your friend?
Yes.
Okay.
If he's still on my shoulder, unless he's like, if he's hiding or something, then I won't do that to him. But if he's still sitting up there just chilling and eating.
So he is sitting up there and chilling. What did you call him again, or how did you introduce him?
Steamboat Willie.
As soon as you call him Steamboat Willie, he kind of like bites you on the ear.
Okay, we're gonna workshop some names. Apparently he's not cool with that particular one. Which is his right. It's his name. He should like it.
You said he's a white rat, right?
Black and white mouse.
Black and white
Black and
mouse.
white
Is he more white than black?
Yeah, it kind of got the, I was thinking more along the lines of the, cow. Just kind of,
It's like a 50-50. Okay.
yeah.
Because if he was mostly white, I was gonna suggest experiment 626.
Yeah. No, he's I was going for a cow wolf.
Okay. Now that Vanes is out here, I'm gonna do a closer inspection to see if he's alive or not, and gesture for Josie to get over here and help me, because she knows what the hell she's doing.
All right. Anybody who is checking on veins or doing any kind of medical check, go ahead and roll me a medicine check real quick.
See, I just needed a little light and a little room to breathe.
So
Sorry, it's an investigation for me. Sorry, my bad. Hold on. Well, can we investigating the medicine? Okay, there you go.
so with an 18 and a 16, you both look at veins and you're like, yep, he's deader than a doornail.
Oh my god.
Like
Well, having that said,
like permanently dead?
like that then.
Anybody have resurrection, raise the dead?
We're only level 2. That's a
Not
hard
all the
no.
dead.
Then no.
I am going to lean in and whisper something in Vanes' ear, and then start looting his corpse.
Sorry, buddy, but this is for the good of all.
Okay.
Mike, I'm going to text you what I whisper.
Out of curiosity, real quick, as we go and start doing that, is there any way that I can drop the like an NPC sheet in somebody's inventory or anything like that?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Are you talking about
Jeremy-
for the mouse?
Yes.
You can put him on the combat tracker. Make sure that the little face is on green. and then Jeremy should be able to click it, and he'll be able to control it from there,
Okay.
or whoever.
So, like, he could like save the link and all that.
Potentially.
We'll deal with it afterwards. I'm not going to kill time with the game. Jeremy, just remind me after the game real quick. We'll get that set up, and I'll get you the NPC sheet for that character. Okay, so you guys are. So what were you doing? You were looting Vane?
Yeah, seeing if he has anything useful on him.
All right, give me a second. And I will throw all of that in the party sheet.
Okay.
I just stick with anything that isn't standard equipment, because I highly doubt we're going to take any of the standard equipment stuff. Make your life easier.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
weapons, potions, armor.
I'm just going to be feeding the mouse. Trying. How about Minsk? Everybody loves Minsk, the miniature giant hamster.
Thank you.
I thought the miniature giant hamster was Boo.
Was it? Oh, right. Minsk was the barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, it's been forever.
All right, sorry. Let me add all of this stuff to this. So there is. Looks like it's a bunch of basic stuff.
Yep.
It's got some paper, some parchment, rations if you guys want them, water skins, torches.
Any armor or weapons?
Got a
Maybe
quarter
that's
staff.
better.
That's as far as that goes.
Yeah, he's got
Maybe
a
a
quarter
dagger.
staff.
No, I'm good. He can be buried with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is there should be a key, some books. That's
Yeah, give me
something I
1 second. I'm like throwing some stuff in there real quick.
yeah, I don't know how important that stuff is to the campaign or not, but
While you're doing that, Brad, I would finish going through his stuff and then suggest that we take his body into this back room, barricade the hallway, and try to heal up for a while.
Okay. If you guys want to do that, that's totally fine. Jeremy, there is an unidentified creature in in the party sheet that is for you. Thank you. Looks like I have a quarterstaff, rope, whetstone.
You know, I'm going to grab the rope.
Okay.
Because somehow I cannot make a character that actually gets rope for some reason.
So I'm going to read these off, and you guys tell me if you want it or not. Quarterstaff, whetstone, clothes, cloak, just a cloak, 2 daggers, a vial,
Thank you, Vane. I appreciate your sacrifice.
component pouch, water skin, torch, 10 torches, sorry, 1 tinderbox, 10 rations, 4 parchments, 10 papers.
I'll take a
What you
dagger.
Okay.
I'll take the dagger too.
All right. Well, I'm going. Okay. If you guys, you want me to put it in the party sheet, or are you guys gonna just add them to your?
Put them both in the party sheet.
There you go. I'm going to add this.
I'll take the candle.
Okay.
If nobody wants.
The candles and torches are all in the bag of holding currently.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he just didn't transfer all of them.
Oh, okay.
There are 10 books, a bedroll, and a backpack, an ink pen, and an iron key.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
You know, I'll take the bedroll. I don't have one of those either. What kind of fucking lame-ass adventurer am I? Jesus.
that all that stuff that you're taking from me, the rope, the bedroll, it comes in the packs. 4 pack, Dungeoneer pack.
He took a different pack.
You got him now.
Okay.
I'll take,
Anything else you guys want?
I'll take the key.
Okay. There we go.
Josie,
Yeah.
so you were in the room when I took those books, by the way.
Yes.
Just reminding you.
How many books?
10 books.
Those are heavy though.
I can put them in my
You're only about 5
bag of
pounds.
holding.
Yeah, let's put them in the bag of holding.
What's the point of stealing everything that's not nailed down if you don't have somewhere to put it?
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Well, above table, you guys wouldn't know this, but Pam would. Those books were hidden in a secret
Yeah.
area. That's why I took them.
Yep.
Alright, so that's all of the stuff off of Vane's body. You guys have pulled him into this other room here. Sorry, let me catch up on some of the minutes. Which, are you barricading the room that you're currently in? Or are you going into a different room?
No, to the north, to that little bedroom that we just had that fight in, and that's the room.
Over here?
Yeah, that one, and then we'll barricade that hallway.
If you guys want, you guys can move your bodies into there, or move your characters into there, or I can move them for you if you would like, whichever.
If you want to move me, please.
Yeah, I figure some people are probably messing with their inventories and stuff right now, so I can help out a little bit.
You know, when I die, I was hoping to hear a eulogy, but instead I got to watch my friends pick over my body.
Josie's the priest, okay?
Filling
I
in
did what I was supposed to.
Josie, are you moving in there?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. We'll go ahead and put you in there. How are you guys barricading the door?
You
Propping-
see that armoire there right next to the door? Or dresser, or whatever that thing is. Just
Let me make sure. It is a wardrobe, yes.
we're gonna push that in front of the door.
Okay.
And then the
out
bed,
in
and then the
hallway
chest,
before we
and-
do, I'm going to string up my noise tripwire.
Okay. The one, okay, yeah.
The one I made the other night, or
Yep.
last night, or whenever we had a long rest last.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna look at Josephine and look to the body, and look at Josephine and look to the body, kind of cock an eyebrow.
So this is really like you guys have got the room kind of barricaded off with the wardrobe at the moment. This is kind of on you guys right now, of what you guys want to do.
I'm gonna take a sheet and cover my warhammer with it. That way, it's still glowing, but it's not actively emitting light. If that makes sense.
You made
That
a
way.
fucking nightlight.
No,
Genius.
no, I'm keeping it lit, but I'm covering it so that there's no light being produced into the room. That way, if something walks by, it doesn't see light. And I'll sit here. I'll sit here in the darkness.
Oh, I thought you meant you were like dimming it down so it was just
No.
kind of a nightlight.
No, I'm like snuffing it without putting it out.
I'm gonna crawl under the bed and go to sleep.
And I'm gonna lay down and go to sleep as well. Somebody wake me up when you need me to take a watch.
I'm not gonna go to sleep.
You're not afraid I'd wake up and attack you, are you?
No, I'm not.
We left your body out in the other room, I think. So
Or I heard
I know
somebody
you
say
guys
they were
pulled
gonna.
it. Yeah, you pulled it in
No,
here.
did we?
Yeah.
I heard
here with
somebody
us.
say they were gonna pull it in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pan would have drug it in with him if nothing else.
Yeah.
Okay. So, who's sleeping? Who's not sleeping?
I'm not sleeping.
Sleeping.
So Josie is not sleeping. Okay. Harper, you were sleeping. Um. Anybody else?
I'm sleeping.
Apparently, I think
sleeping.
you said you curled up under the bed, right?
Yep.
And Pan, are you sleeping?
No. Before anything else, I would sprinkle Vane's body with holy water. And I'm gonna pull out my symbol of
begins to
Gond,
What'd you say?
and I'm gonna pull out my holy symbol of Gond,
Okay.
and I'm going to kneel down by the body, and I'm gonna give Boo some more crackers or bit of ration or whatever, and I am going to
Giving who some ration?
Boo, the mouse.
What'd you call him? Boo?
Boo.
Like B-O-O?
Yes. Like
He
the
bites you on the ear again.
like the miniature giant space hamster.
He bites you on the ear again.
It's alright, it's worth it.
But he takes the food.
As soon as you can give me your name, I will call you by that. But right now we're paying respects to your friend.
So you pay your respects to him. You give the mouse some food.
Hearing that wonderfulness of he keeps trying to name it and the rat keeps not liking it. I'm gonna get up and walk over and I will cast my comprehend languages and try to speak to the mouse and be like, "What's your name, buddy?"
Where are you?
I don't think he has an intelligence high enough to.
Probably not, but who knows? The literal meaning of any spoken language. So what you need to do is look at the NPC sheet and see if there is a language for the mouse.
You get no response.
Oh, I tried, and I'm gonna go lay back down.
So, are you guys doing a short rest? You doing a long rest? What do you guys want to do?
Long.
Probably
Might as
long
well.
rest, yeah.
Okay. So, Josie, I would let you know if you're not going to sleep, that the long rest would not apply to you. I would allow you to
Okay.
do like the short rest stuff if you wanted, so you could roll some hit dice if you wanted to. But if you're trying to recover any like spell slots or anything like that, you would actually have to partake in the actual resting portion of it.
Okay, that's fine.
Oh,
Thank
real
Jo-
quick, it
Josie, you
wasn't
need to
on
take a
my-
long rest.
It wasn't on my inventory.
I'll take a nap.
The component pouch.
He
um,
he
one-
mentioned
one of
it.
those- Yeah. But what wasn't on the sheet is that component pouch was full of crumbs.
Oh, yeah.
Crumbs, like pieces of food. And it was one of those component, kind of like utility belt, like Batman has.
Okay.
Billy,
Where?
finding that, roll an insight check real quick, Billy.
I almost forgot about that part.
You forgot about the food for your mouse?
Yeah, I forgot to write it down and say something.
Seeing as you like to squirrel away all your little extra food in your pockets and stuff like that, you would realize that this was somewhere that Baines like squirreled away food, but you notice that it's like small bits of food,
Mouse-sized bits of food.
like mouse-sized bits of food.
And I'll take that pouch and hand it to Pan and say, "This is the mouse's food."
Oh, thank you.
Jeremy, if you want to just add like a little pouch to your thing with mouse, just say mouse crumbs.
Yes.
All right. Are you guys wanting to set a watch, or are you guys just all sleeping through, hoping to stay as quiet as possible?
We'll do a watch, 2 hours each.
Who's taking what watch?
I think Josie said she was going first, so I'll go second.
And Josie, are you taking a long rest or no?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a long rest after my first one.
Okay. And who's taking second? Is that you, Parker?
Me, yep.
And who's taking third?
Whenever somebody wakes me up, I'll take mine.
I'll take the next one then.
Okay. So, Fillion, you would be the last watch. I'll tell you what, right now I'm going to have all four of you guys just roll me one perception check for your watch.
Me too?
Yeah, everybody. Nothing kicks off during your guys' rest. I'll give you guys all a long rest. And nothing happens during your watch. However, for the 2 hours that you're awake and nobody else is, you were constantly hearing the chanting. Ah, shoot! You guys didn't tell me. I didn't put the Sirenscape up.
It's still up from last week. I'm listening to it.
Oh, wow. Okay. So yeah, anybody who wants to log in and do Sirenscape.
Yeah, I clicked the link from last week and it's still playing, so.
That's fine. Let's see. I'll be damned. It is still playing. I don't know what it's playing.
Fight music.
All right, well, let's change that. There we go. Now I can hear. Stop that. Alright, you guys are. There we go. Give you guys some ambiance.
Cool.
Go with this one. Okay, so nothing kicks off during your guys' watch. However, Pan, during your watch, you know what's going on with you. You are hearing a bunch of noises and the chanting and voices in your head and stuff like that, and it's just creepy, super disturbing kind of stuff going on. It's not going to like affect like your ability to sleep, but you're starting to notice like your mental state is kind of like, I don't want to say rough, but it's being affected being in the house, if that makes sense, with everything that's going on. But yeah, with that, you guys get a full rest. I guess I should probably give you a full rest. That would probably be nice, wouldn't it?
Just a bit.
All right. Everybody check your stuff real quick because we had that issue last week. Just give it a real quick check.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it did anything for me, Harper, or Fillion.
That is really weird.
Sorry, I got mine manually, so I'm good.
All right,
I got
hold
mine
on.
manually.
Let me try that. How is that? Did that work for you guys?
I think we all fixed it.
Yeah, I had done mine manually, so
Okay. I'm gonna try something real quick.
it did hit me because it took the candle off.
Let me just see if this works real quick. So give me a second. Because I think I might have found where the issue is at. I did not. I keep getting an error. There's some kind of error going on.
We'll troubleshoot it after. It
Yeah,
might
we'll
be
troubleshoot it later.
it might be an asset thing.
Okay. Cool. So, all right. So you guys got a full thing. Get yourself a candle back. Everybody's got their spell slots and everything back.
Hey,
Perfect.
anywhere in the basement have we noticed the chanting getting louder or different pitch or anything? Or is
So you
omnipresent?
guys are noticing as you have kind of run around and kind of looked, especially when you've been like down in like this area down here, and as you've kind of come through here, you've noticed that the chanting is coming from this direction, particularly right over here. Where I'm
It's great that you brought that up, Pan, because I was just thinking during my watch last night that important things are usually booby trapped, and there is a trap down that one hallway. So we should continue down that hallway.
Yes, I am painfully aware of that trap.
First thing when I wake up, I'm gonna do all my rune rituals.
Yeah, you guys do your normal stuff, whatever you have to do. Pan, if you have some artificer stuff, go ahead and do your artificer stuff. This is right now we're in free play. There's no combat or anything going on. So you guys do whatever you need to do.
Question for you guys. I noticed when I went and retrieved Vane's body that there was a smoky orb that I think he touched it, and that's what caused those shadows to kill him. I'm contemplating casting Identify on that to see what that is, because I don't think I actually have to touch it. I just have to be near it, and because I'd like to know if that's something worth risking for, or it's a big ball of darkness that seems like it might be worth something.
Maybe on the way out.
You think after we stop the chanting?
Yeah, because we're down here to stop the chanting. Looting is a byproduct of that. We should focus on stopping the chanting and do risky loot stuff afterwards.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, let's do it that way.
I mean, unless you really want to, in which case I can't stop you. Or can I?
You'll hear from under the bed. I bet you could.
No, I think I think it can wait. It kind of has like you know big bad guy type vibes from it anyway. So yeah, if we put that off, you never know. Might somehow get a little more powerful and come back with all sorts of new cool stuff.
Well, is everybody ready to go?
you guys up to?
Filion, you wanna lead the? You remember how to get to the booby trap?
Yep.
Just head that way, but go the way we haven't been yet. I think it's when you get to the trap hallway, you turn left, if I remember correctly. And I will
I'll
follow.
point out the way. You would know which way you haven't been yet, but I'll point it out when you get there.
I'm gonna follow right behind Filion.
Okay.
This is the way.
So, are you guys going that way, back to where that trap was at?
Yes.
Because I can save you guys some time and just put you where you're going.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I can't see.
Yep, that looks bloody and familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Josie, are you following him?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So you guys correct me if this is the wrong marching order, but I'm assuming that this is the marching order that you guys have. If you
Looks-
want something different, just tell me.
Looks fine to me.
Which square is the trap actually in?
It's like
It's above
two up from where you currently are. But we're going left. We're
Right.
going down the stairs.
So you need to go this way.
Yep.
You should probably keep an eye out for traps.
Okay.
Oh, hey, before we go any further, no more touching anything unless we absolutely have to. Agreed?
Be specific.
Got it. Touch the big red button.
Draw my short
Touch
sword.
nothing.
Well, obviously this place wants to kill us, so let's just not give them a reason to try to kill us. Clearly touching things, Vane's found out the hard way.
So I'm going to save you guys a little bit of some trouble, just because it's really, really, really tight quarters right here. Filion, as you come around this corner right here, you would just see its stairs going down.
What does that say?
Just down. The numbers for me, so I can track where you guys are at.
Okay. This looks exciting.
So,
The
yeah,
writing on the wall.
So, as you guys get into this little area, you would notice that the chanting is becoming really, really loud. Are you gonna keep following it down?
Is
Quite-
it loud enough that it's like annoying or hurting my ears?
No, it's not hurting your ears. It's starting to become more clear. Like you can't exactly make it out, but it's becoming more clear.
Does it
Question-
make me feel
Jen.
Shoot with your question first. In regards to the feeling, give me a second on that one.
Question is, when I cast Comprehend Languages 8 hours ago, did I understand what the chanting was saying?
It's not that you can't understand it, you can't hear it clearly enough.
Okay. Fair enough. Carry on.
Dillian, it's creepy. It makes your skin crawl.
I'm actually now that it's getting louder, I'm gonna hit myself with it again. It lasts for an hour,
Okay.
and if at any point I'm able to understand it, then I'll be able to.
Okay. So are you guys going? My question is, are you guys following the stairs down?
I will
Yes.
slowly and cautiously go down the stairs on high alert with my sword out.
Okay. So, you guys, where you need to be. as you come down, I don't know what's is there still audio playing right now
No,
for you guys? Yeah,
I'm
I
not
don't know
getting
what's
anything.
going on with the.
Yeah, there is a little bit, but you have to turn it like all the way up to 150 for it to actually hear anything.
There we go. Now I got it.
Okay. I turned it up some. I'm trying to. See if that'll fix it. Of course, I'm having issues. Always. Can't ever work the way it's supposed to.
I got good audio on my end.
Okay. I can't hear it myself, so I don't know
Okay.
if it's working or not. So you guys just let me know if anything is changing on it because it's acting weird on my end. So just let me know if it changes or not. But as you come down, you are going to hear the chanting become quite recognizable. And basically what you're hearing, Filian, as you come down is you are hearing he is the ancient, he is the land. And that's just repeated over and over and over again.
Does that sound familiar to me from stuff that's been read, a lot of notes and shit we found?
That is a good question. I'm trying to remember the notes that you guys have found.
Like just above table, I was probably paying as much attention as Philly would have, and it sounds sort of familiar, but I don't know if that's expectation or not.
Let me see here. Not that one. As far as I know, in regards to the letters that you have found, no. That does not sound familiar to you at all. Just based on the letters that you have found.
I'll go up here and look around this last corner.
Okay. So as you come around that corner, you again hear chanting over and over and over again. He is the ancient, he is the land. And you just hear that keep getting repeated and repeated and repeated. You come into this room and you start to see a bunch of different objects. Kind of just positioned around the room.
Chairs.
No, not chairs. If you want to make a perception check, feel free. So with a 16, you would see, as you look into this room, the following items posted throughout the room. And they're going to be in like these little crevices around here. You're going to see a small mummified hand, kind of yellow in color. Looks like it has some claws on it, maybe. Looks like there might be some rope on that. You see a knife in one of the corners. You see a dagger. The difference between the two being that the knife that you saw looks like it's made out of bone, um, whereas the dagger just looks like it's a little bit more innate. In one corner you see a. Are you peeking your? So let me ask you this: are you peeking your head around the corner? Like, are you looking like completely in the room?
Yes.
Okay. So you'll see a varnished orb that's in there. Looks like it might even be like an eye, almost. Asper Gillum? Don't ask me what that is. Somebody wants to look that up real quick. Made out of bone.
What is it?
An aspergillum. ASPERGILLUM.
Spelled that right. I don't know what it is, but I spelled it right.
Yeah, I
Uh,
have no idea what it is.
it's I don't know if anybody's religious or not, but if you're Catholic, it's like the thing they walk down the aisle sprinkling holy water over the crowd with.
Oh, okay.
So it's a rod with a metal ball on the end of it with little holes in it, and they dunk it in the bottle in a like a bucket of holy water. It fills, and then when they flick it, only a little bit of water comes out at a time.
Okay. Hold on one second. Check something. There we go. How about some appropriate music? Maybe if my computer wants to work. Did the music change for you guys?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, apparently my volume decided to start working better.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on with my end. I can't hear it, but that's okay. Maybe it will help. Because Mike, didn't you say you had to have it by itself?
Yeah, in a window by itself.
Okay. So going back to what we were talking about, so you see the aspergillum. You see a folded cloak. You see like a stick of some sort, almost like a wand-looking object. There's a bag in one corner. There's a finger in another one. I just realized I don't have the camera going, so you can't see as I'm like demonstrating all of this. There's like a finger that looks like this. It's all like crooked and old looking. There's a wooden figurine. Its arms look like this, across its chest. There's an iron pendant, or a metal-looking pendant, I should say. There's a wrinkly ass, like, kind of shriveled up head. And then there's a wooden coffer. There's also two, as you peek around the corner, there is twos, like, hallways that you can go to.
Would I recognize the bulk of the collection of stuff as being religious? Just so I can relay.
You can make a religion check. For you, these are just a random hodgepodge full of stuff.
So I'll whisper back over my shoulder. There's a bunch of weird, creepy shit in two hallways.
I'll
Good night.
let's step into the room so we can all get a look and figure out where to go.
There's no one in the room, right?
Not that I can see.
move you just one more step over.
Yeah, that's fine.
Josie, are you going with them?
Yep.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
Not gonna take anything right now.
Or touch anything
Or
right
touch
now.
anything.
Anything, don't forget.
I'm gonna look down this first hallway here. See what I can see. I'm not gonna step into the hallway. I'm just gonna like stick my warhammer out a little bit to look.
Mikey, you got a message.
Yeah, I did.
You got mail.
Okay, so looking down this hallway, you would notice that there's a metal, like rusted portcullis that has been like shut. The like it's like a little ramp that goes down into. So you have like the ramp goes down. There's water, and then there's the portcullis.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's what you see.
Say, well, this way's blocked off. Looks like we gotta go the other way.
I smell you. Is heard in the distance.
Did you guys hear that?
Does the
What?
chanting seem to be coming from one side or the other?
What's that?
Does the chanting seem to be coming from one hallway or the other?
The chanting is all around you, but what you just heard is coming from this direction.
I'm gonna
So someone's smelling us.
I'm gonna do a bait and switch with Pan, meaning I like grab him and put him behind me, and I stand right there at the doorway with my hand crossbow and my warhammer, holding an attack action essentially.
Can you allow that to happen?
Yeah, in fact, I'll drop down to my knee with my gun between his legs so that it looks very inappropriate.
Okay.
Wink at Josie across the room, be like, "You like my piece, don't you?"
Yeah. And I'm gonna do a previous smile.
I will call out down the hallway. Who's there?
Mighty Crust. Let me out of here.
Well, why don't you step in here so we can see you nice and slow like?
I would if I could get out. Let me out.
Can I go see?
I'm gonna get behind Harper.
As Fillion moves for the hallway, I'll put a hand on her shoulder. Slowly. I'll say to her. And I'll be right on her heels the whole way.
I'll follow behind them, pulling out my lockpicks.
Yeah, I'll stop banging.
So you guys, as you start moving into the hallway here, start to hear the. If you've ever heard metal bars kind of like rattle,
Mm-hmm.
you're starting to hear like metal bars rattle. So, Billion, as you turn that corner and start looking, you see a bunch of metal cages. I forget how old are you?
8?
So you wouldn't know what they are other than just cages.
I like
And
cages. Especially shouldn't we?
I feel like, given your backstory, you've been in a cage a time or two.
Probably. Harper, though, as you turn the corner, you would know that these are like prison cages. Like like a jail. Like this is like meant to hold prisoners and stuff like that.
Oh no.
Maybe, Filion, maybe it's better if I go first through this area.
Harper's familiar with it because he's often arrested on Saturday nights because Sundays at the local county jail they serve biscuits and gravy.
Fuck yeah, and you nailed the food choice, by the way. I would totally get arrested for some good biscuits and gravy.
So you're familiar with that pattern.
Mike, did you grab that? Yeah.
Coming up right now.
I forget how to get it to see at the top.
You put it on the combat tracker and it should pop up.
And party sheet.
Is it the party sheet or the combat tracker?
Both.
Yeah.
There we go. All right, Mikey Mike, I'll owe you, my friend. Harper and Filion, as you guys start moving down, again, Filion, you see a bunch of cages. I mean, you're obviously familiar with cages are. You know that these are supposed to hold something. Harper, I would say, you being who you are, would recognize these as prison cages.
You didn't change the token.
I did not. That is my bad.
That's okay.
I was about to
We'll
say.
work with this one for now. We'll fix it later.
Yeah, I'll fix it later. That's my fault. I had a lot going on this last week.
I'm gonna move down the hallway until either something catches my eye or I'm in front of the cage with good old Krusk. So if you need to stop me earlier than that.
Okay. I'm just checking. Why is this not working? Okay. So go ahead and as you move through, make a perception check. You all can make a perception check. Josie, are you following them?
Yeah, but I'm gonna stay like behind. Like I'm really, I don't know. I'm icky about it.
So are you like staying here, or are you like staying
No, I'm gonna
here?
stay like just right there. Keep him a little distance.
Eyesight at a minimum, please.
All right. So let me see specifically. Yeah. So Harper, you come up to this cage. Obviously, I'm sure you can see Crest now. And go ahead, Mike, if you would like to describe what he sees.
Yeah, let me describe that. Pay no mind to the picture of the token. There's a new one coming.
So happy though.
Yeah, right. You guys see a average age half orc, light gray skin, bright bluish green eyes, bald. He's got the normal orc tusks from the bottom, but he's also seems to have his canines seem to be slightly enlarged from the top as well. He's carrying a shield, battle axe. There's a great axe strapped to his back with a couple javelins. Shirtless. Yeah.
As you get closer, Pan, you are going to notice over here out of the corner of your eye, or actually, sorry, not Pan, Aphelion. You would notice over here, as you passed by a spot. Where'd my thing go? One second. You would notice a skeleton that was covered in like a tattered black robe, chained up against the wall as you pass by. Pan, I would say you kind of notice that there's a hallway there, but I don't know that you notice that skeleton right there. Being as you stop there, you might notice it, but it's not really like something that's catching your eye. However, what does catch your eye, both Philiad and Pan, is something about the wall right there.
Right where?
Right there.
I will speak to this individual in front of me, Krusk. How find yourself in this cage?
You sucker. The hell is your problem?
Bitch, how'd you get in here?
He's probably one of those degenerate gamblers we've heard about.
I ran into some kids. Well, I heard rumors that some people were gone missing and odd things were happening in this area. And I came to check it out, and I came across a couple kids who said there's monsters in the basement. I came in here to check it out and maybe vanquish some evil, and I got caught by some ghoul. Dragged me in here and shoved me in this goddamn cage.
Sounds like a familiar story, except for the kids part. I just have one question before I even consider letting you out. How do you feel about regular bathing and bodily hygiene?
I'm gonna laugh because I hear that.
The best part is the background noise did a crescendo as soon as I finished.
I mean, it's not on my list of things to do, but I kind of enjoy it every once in a while.
Well, what's every once in a while? Like once a year, once a month, every
When
couple
it's
of days?
available.
Okay. Fair enough. And you're not going to kill us, right?
Well, if you don't open this goddamn cage, I might.
Insight check.
Oh, wait. I guess that would be intimidation, wouldn't it?
One of the two. Either way, I will step to the side and be like, Filion, would you care to do the honors?
Yep. I'm gonna look at my new key. Does it look like it fits?
It's a key, and there's a keyhole.
Well, I'll try the key first,
Okay.
and then I'll get my thieves tools.
You put the key in, and you turn it, and you hear the door go click.
Oh, thank you.
Thumbs up.
I'll step out.
I mean, you
Kind
just
of
hear the
Strahd.
door click. You don't know if the door's unlocked or not. You just hear the door
Oh,
click.
I'm gonna try and push it open.
Okay, door pushes open.
Step out and stretch a little bit.
As you step out I will. I'm Harper. The little one's Fillion. That's Josie and Pan. Where's Pan? Pan!
The wall looked weird. I told him not to touch it yet.
Okay.
He's right
The,
there.
the other little one is Pan. Couldn't see you, bud. That's all. Got worried. You're good. Did you find anything?
Crust.
Something weird on the wall. I'm hitting it with my gun right now.
Roll your attack in the chat box.
Well, I'm not like attacking. I'm just like, you know, you tap for hollow walls.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what I'm doing.
Okay.
So I'm not like trying to beat it open.
You hear a thud thud thud.
Hey guys, I think I found a false wall. Well, it may be a real wall, but it's pretending to not be.
If I heard him tapping, I'm gonna try and make my way to where he's at.
Okay.
Wait, you want that open?
Hand's gonna look up at him and keep looking up and up and up until he reaches his face.
How tall is Crust?
Kresk is I have this. 6'3", 250 pounds, 6 feet of wall.
Yes, I would like that opened.
And I'd put my shield and my battle axe to the side and get out the great axe and just take a big chop at the wall.
So both of y'all roll me a perception check real quick. But as your great axe hits the wall, you hear a thud. Like a nice, good, solid thud. And you notice what looks like it looks like just a dirt crevice in the wall, but from the angle that you're standing at, it looks like a recessed handle.
Oh, I will try the handle.
As
I'll
you
Crust off first.
Yeah.
Sure he doesn't.
Kresk, are you just going at this wall, or what are you doing?
I mean, if he's gonna reach his hand up there, I'll stop for a moment. But yeah, I'm winding up, getting ready to swing again.
Okay. And did you say you were gonna slide it open?
Yep.
Okay. So as Crest leans back with his axe like he's about to hit it again, you just reach your little hand up and put your fingers in this little thing and you just start sliding the door open.
Well, that's no fun.
I'm gonna pat his thigh. It's okay. I got it, big guy.
All right. And I'll switch my weapons back. Well, it's open. I guess we're going in, huh? Just take a step in.
He's
Oh.
not very cautious, is he?
Not really.
Nope.
We're gonna have to bury another one.
Krusk, as soon as you step into the room, the chanting that you have heard for a period of time that you have been down here, I forget what it was.
2 days.
2 days, but I forget what the...
He's the land. He's ancient. Something.
Yeah, he is ancient. He is the land. So you've been hearing that for 2 days, and you walk into this room and everything goes quiet.
Oh, about goddamn time. God, I'm tired of hearing that. I'll
To-
step off to the side.
Ah, thanks, bud. You make a really good door, by the way. I'll step
Hey,
in.
you know, thank my parents for that.
Hey, I'm good at opening doors.
Okay. So before we start running around, let me describe what you've seen.
I'm just trying to move off to the side. I'm not necessarily trying to go anywhere.
I got
Just-
you.
I know there's not a whole lot of room here, so.
I got you. Let me ask this: is everybody following them into that room?
He's coming. Good pass.
I'm coming.
Okay.
You're coming. Okay. So the reason I'm asking if everybody's following him into that room, because if you are, I'll just put you guys in that room so you don't have to worry about the walls and all that other
Okay.
stuff right now. So if you are, give me a yes.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Pan.
I'm gonna take one last look around, sure I didn't miss anything, and then I'm gonna go in.
Okay. Are you going left or right? As
Left
you
or
walk
right?
in. Yeah. Are you going towards Harper or are you going towards Josie?
I'm gonna go towards Josie. She's got the healing magic. I know where my bread's buttered.
I'll just put you right there then.
That's
You guys
smart.
can move around, but before we start doing a bunch of shenanigans, this is exactly what happens. The chanting stops as you peer into this 40-foot square room. The smooth masonry walls provide excellent acoustics in this room. Featureless stone pillars support the ceiling, and a breach in the wall to the west leads to a dark cave heaped with refuse. Murky water covers most of the floor. Stairs lead up to the dry stone ledges that hug the walls. In the middle of the room, more stairs rise to form an octagonal dais that also raises above the water. Rusty chains with shackles dangle from the ceiling directly above the stone altar mounted on the dais. The altar is carved with hideous depictions of grasping ghouls and is stained with dry blood.
It's like something nefarious has been going on down here.
You would also notice that there are chains that are dangling from the ceiling,
Kinky.
specifically right above the dais. The dais being this thing here. Over here on the eastern wall, so over this direction and like this corner, you see like a wooden wheel. It looks like it's connected to something you're not sure.
Are you sure it's not the actual wooden wheel on the map?
Oh, yeah, there you go. I'm blind. Thank you. So yeah, you see chains coming from this wheel, but it goes into the wall. So it's connected to something, what, you don't know. Harper, you being the one that has kind of looked around, you would kind of try to put two and two. Well, go ahead and roll. I'll give it to you because you saw it earlier. You would probably guess that this might go to the portcullis that's right there.
Okay.
Question about the chains that are in the wall. Is it like a hole and we can see that they're connected to something maybe in another wall? Or we just, like, what does it look like on the wall, per se?
Like it's like a hole, the chains go into the wall, and then
Got it. Gotcha.
you don't see it.
And then who knows? Got it. Okay. Got it.
The pile of refuse is down here.
Anything special about that? Do I notice anything special about that?
Okay, hold on. Let me read through this here real quick. You're welcome to roll a perception check, but if you feel like rolling some dice, but pretty much to you, it's just a pile of refuse. Yeah, just a pile of refuse.
Refuses to give up any clues.
Doo-doo-doo.
Oh, I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
I'm sorry, I messed up. If you would like to roll a nature check, might change the outcome.
Since nature is intelligence based, if it has anything to do with fae, fiends, or undead, I get advantage. So I'm gonna roll twice separately and let you discern that. First roll was a 23, so.
Yeah, I saw that. What is it that you get advantage on?
Recalling information about phase fiends or undeads.
Okay. Your 23 would apply, but your advantage would not apply on that.
Okay. That'd be a 23 either way, so.
Yeah, so I'm getting there. I'm getting there. You and it looks like cross roll. I will send you guys what you see.
Are you whispering or Facebooking?
I'm whispering.
Okay.
Somehow I managed to find the token.
I think I had it uploaded. I just didn't actually like.
I've never been able to find that before. Yeah.
Looks way less friendly.
Did you get my message?
Yes, I did.
I did not.
I am going to immediately turn to Fillion, Pan, and Josie, and I'll like point my warhammer at the pile of refuse. And be like, y'all see that? Do not fucking touch it.
We get it. Do not touch it. You said it 5 times.
Okay, but that thing, that's death. Don't touch it.
I won't touch it.
You OCD,
Got it.
man?
Not touching. Not touching. I'm just gonna say again.
My friend died like 9 hours ago upstairs because he decided to touch something. So I'm a little iffy about touching things right now. But that thing, that's not just a pile of garbage. That's death.
I see
And
a
I'm
game
gonna
too.
say, we don't know if he's dead yet.
I'm gonna look at Josie and say, he's dead.
I don't believe in that.
Josie, it's DEDED. Dead.
Dead. Any day.
Josie's
All
here
right.
with them.
I suppose we should check out this altar. How deep is the water? And how high above it am I?
I can't. Would that be more of like an insight or like a perception?
I think that'd be more of a perception. Yeah, I'll just like I'll stick my warhammer over the edge into the water and see how deep it goes.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna jump across.
Is it murky water or is it clean water? Is it...
What's the pH level of the water?
Yeah.
It's freaking muddy water, all right.
Okay, muddy. We can work with muddy. Okay. Now we can't see through it, so
So, I'm gonna do one thing at a time here. Harper said he's dipping his warhammer into the water. Harper, you would notice that the distance from the ledge that you're on to the water would basically take up the length of like your arm in dipping the warhammer in. You're not completely sure how deep it is. And I mean, you're welcome to lean over a little bit more if you want. See if maybe at the bottom. But
Well, I see Fillion clear the gap, so I'm just gonna follow her.
okay. So one thing at a time. So Fillion, you're doing what?
Jumping over.
Where are you jumping to?
over.
Yes.
Well, you say over. Are you jumping over Harper, or are you jumping across the water? Or are you...
Over there.
Okay.
She's a monk. She jumps to the other side of the fucking room.
So
Bounce around a little bit.
I forget because we've only done like the jump thing once, I think.
Oh, let me pull it up. I got it saved here.
I think you can jump your strength or something like that.
Jumping. Long jump. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score, not modifier, score, if you move at least 10 feet immediately before the jump. When you make a standing long jump, you can leap half that distance.
Okay.
Sort of scooch around one so I can get some kind of.
So you would have to change spots with Pan. Basically. You're, does that make sense?
Yeah, whatever I needed to do.
So you can use the hallway.
Okay.
No.
So you clear that jump. And give me 1 second.
And I'm ready. I'm ready
As
for like
soon
shit
as-
hitting the fan when I land.
Okay. So as soon as you land, you guys hear anything?
Yep.
The chanting rises once more as 13 apparitions appear on the ledges overlooking the room. So they're pretty much surrounding the other side of the room right now, the 13.
This is what I'm talking about.
Fillion, wait.
Each one resembles a black-robed figure holding a torch. But the torch's fire is black and seems to draw light into it. Where you expect to see voices, you see voids. One must die, they chant over and over again. One must die. One must die.
I'll look back at Harper and say, see, it's fine. 2 already died.
So, that has happened since the long jump. Now, Harper, I said, I know you said you were doing something. I think you said you were following Philly.
Correct.
Okay.
And I can make that. Yeah, same thing, and I can make the 15-foot jump as well.
Here, I'm going to move you for the sake of that. And we'll put you there. Let's see.
Okay, seeing everybody jumping, Krusky's gonna move over to where they jump from. Get ready to jump yourself. I say, scoot
Anybody-
over!
Anybody who is in the room currently, you can make either a religion or insight check. Little buddy, are you joining them?
I don't think I can make that. My strength is 10.
No. Are you? Anybody who's in the room currently can make either an insight or a religion check. I wasn't sure if you wanted to make.
Can I just throw him over there?
I mean, if he really wanted to, yes.
Real quick, Brad. As soon as I jumped over, I would touch my Warhammer to Fillion's shoulder, and I'm going to activate my rune to cast Long Strider on her.
How many runes can you have active at once?
It refreshes every time I take a long rest. So that's my one for the day, or until I rest again. So you have an extra 10 feet of movement for the next hour, Katie.
Okay. Harper and Fillion. The check results in nothing for you guys. Is there any way to whisper to multiple people at once?
Copy and paste.
Got it.
That's the best way I do it.
So,
I haven't tried sending to multiple people, so
okay. So Krusk, Josie, and Pan, I'm sending you guys a whisper right now.
Okay.
Pan, are you like looking at the jump and just kind of worrying about it?
No, no, I'm just sitting there looking around with my gun out, just kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop.
Oh, okay.
Miranda.
No, 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 with my gun, it's much safer for me if I don't get that close.
Ow. Damn it. Okay, so apparently I can't copy and paste there. So, give me a second.
As the music kicks in.
I know, right? Just building that tension here.
Well, so are you just gonna stand there, Pan, or scoot over so I can,
Oh,
Step
or I can,
over.
I can help you get over there if you want to go.
no, no, that's all right. You go ahead. You look like the type of person who likes to get real close up and stuff. So.
I just grinned. Yeah.
All right, you three should have a message.
Okay.
Guys, I think they're demanding a sacrifice.
Tough shit.
Well,
As you talk, you hear, "One must die."
There's 13 of them, so.
didn't you say somebody's dead upstairs? Or just bring him down here.
Yeah, sorry, we already gave at the office, guys.
I'm gonna say out loud. Somebody already died.
I'm
You hear, "One must die."
Where are
Does
these
this guy speak English?
These things are all around here.
But they're not.
I'm not putting
they-
tokens up because it's gonna like freeze up the map right there.
Yeah. Are they at ground level or floating?
They're on the ledge. They have appeared on the ledge.
Are there any markings writing? I'm assuming I'm standing next to an altar. That's what that little square is. But anywhere on the dais, are there any markings, writings?
Right, I'm jumping.
I'm pretty sure that you can probably make that crust.
Oh yeah. Make that.
There's no writing or anything like that, but you can tell at the portion, and I believe the characters are kind of blocking it, so I'm going to kind of move them. But as of right here is primarily where the dried blood seems to have been pulled the most. But again, as you guys stand there, you hear, "One must die. One
Give me something to
must
kill.
die."
Honestly, I don't want to get into another fight. and I might not be a bad thing that Vanes' mouse goes with his master. If it appeases them and keeps that thing in the corner of the room from waking up, I would make that sacrifice.
Oh, the pile of
Apparently somebody has
and
to
wake up.
die.
What you guys doing?
I said that.
Pet?
Yeah, little mouse. Pan has it right now.
Pan? Little, little one? Other little one? As I look down at the Billy.
It's
Oh my god.
Where's he going? Where you going?
Hopefully he's lining up for a jump. Jeremy, if you're talking, we can't hear you, bud.
No. No, Pan is escaping with his friend.
Fuck. Josie, grab him!
I grab him. I literally jump to tackle him on the ground.
So I don't remember what the rules are for a chase. However, at this point, before you're able to jump and grab him, Pan has already made it out into the hallway. Last you saw Pan, Pan was in the hallway.
Mechanically, let's keep in mind that Josie has a faster move speed than Pan.
I am.
Might matter, might not. Just throwing it out there.
Josie's welcome to follow if she'd like to try to chase him down.
Oh, I will. I'm hauling.
Josie, you come out here, and last you saw was Pan dip quickly that way.
I'm following. I'm running. And I catch him up to him. And I grab him. From his waist, from his back, like a little toddler. Pull him in the air. You're not going in here.
I should remember these rules by now, but I believe it is an athletics check for you, Pam. And
Either athletics or acrobatics from Pan.
yes, unless you're allowing her to. Yeah, I got chocolate on me. If you guys could give me those rolls.
What do I roll?
So, from Pamela, I need a athletics check.
Got it.
From you, Jeremy, I need either athletics or acrobatics.
Oh, that sucks. So much for that. Well, that took for nothing.
Josie goes to grab you by the waist and completely misses as you dip between her legs. She is not able to grapple you. So currently, for the sake of argument, the positions have changed.
Is this a cage?
Yes, that is. But there is. Yes, it is cage.
Like with a door?
Yes.
do it.
What would I have to roll to shut that door?
I mean, it's a rusty cage, so you could try a strength check.
little one doesn't come back soon, do you need this little one?
Yes, I need that little one, and
Uh,
we're not gonna suggest that again.
I'm gonna stick my
Oh,
sword at him and say, "You just try it, big guy."
you three, Kruska, Filian, and Harper, make a perception check.
me. Just a suggestion.
All three of you hear a very loud bang, like a metal cage slamming shut.
We'll give them a minute. Josie needs
Uh,
to work through her insecurities.
Over to Pan and Josie. Pan, describe exactly what you're doing with the cage.
As I slip, like, she goes to grab me, and it's almost like the Saturday morning cartoons where I just duck down and scuttle between her legs real quick. And then as she's sitting there, bent over, kind of looking around, wondering where I went, I grab the door and just slam it shut to latch it. And then I'm going to look at Josie and say, I'm sorry, but I am not going to sacrifice my friend. And then we'll
Get him out of here.
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
dash my movement speed.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for doing just the dash. Josie, are you doing anything at this moment before I switch over to the other three?
I'm just gonna go to Pan and then just put my hand on his shoulder and say, "Okay, buddy, no worries. I understand.
Pan's
Gotta
long
try
gone.
though. Had to try it. No, but I'm telling him before. You guys don't let me talk really
Oh,
before
sorry.
he leaves. This is
Okay.
what's going on.
Okay, so you're doing this as he leaves. Okay, I got it.
Yes, and then he leaves, and then I just see him go, and I'm like, okay, and I reach. So you can go jump to the other party while I walk back.
Okay, so make sure I understand. You're reaching out as he shuts this cage, patting him on the shoulder, saying, "It's okay, little buddy."
It's okay, buddy. I got you. I understand. And just go back as he leaves.
Okay. Are you doing anything else?
No.
Okay.
Hang a tin fountain on the bars.
In situations like that, Pam, feel free to jump in at any moment. That way we can kind of do that, because I'll try to decipher as best I can what happened where. But I do appreciate you letting him say his piece on that. Jumping over to you three, what you got?
I think we've waited long enough. Let's go get him.
I was
You
gonna say,
guys
as soon as I heard the slam, I was gonna jump over. Like I was away,
okay.
jump back, and then head down the hallway.
I'm gonna look over my shoulder at all of the rogue figures and just go, and follow.
Okay, you're following them?
Yeah.
Okay. Filian, as soon as your foot leaves the dais, the chanting changes. Instead of saying, "One must die, one must die," they begin to chant, "Lorgoth, the Decayer, we awaken thee." And they repeat that over and over and over again. With that, I'm going to need everybody to roll initiative as the shambling mound awakens.
Oh boy.
Go find a bigger room to fight
sound setup. Excellent. All right. So we're going to start at the top of the order. Let me make sure everybody rolled, right? Crust, Josie, Harper, and Philly. Perfect. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We'll start at the top of the order. So since we are in turn-based mode, you guys will be able to move your movement speed and or dash speed if needed.
The mound isn't in the tracker, if it's supposed to be.
No, I appreciate that. Thank you. I won't lie. I totally feel for. Ooh, it should be in the tracker already. Hold on.
There it is.
There it is. All right. So we're at the top of the order with Fillion.
Well, I'm gonna look at Harper and point back at the mound and say, "Death woke up."
And keep in mind that as you guys are hearing this, you were continuing to hear. What was it? Lorgoth, the Decayer, we awaken thee, as it repeats itself, chanting wise. But yeah, so is that all you're doing? Is just making the comment to Harper?
No, I think I don't want to fight it in a room full of nasty water. So
Okay.
I will. I can make it up to here with 50.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 45, 50. Okay. And how much movement do you have normally?
40 plus the 10 extra.
Okay, so if I remember right, it was right there, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
And
Fast as
I
fuck,
will-
boy!
I'll call for Pan, and I will just, I guess, already attack.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna get here,
As you run by, you would have noticed Josie sitting in a cage.
but oh well. I guess instead of I would get her out of the cage then, instead of running by that.
Okay. So you would have stopped.
Yes.
How are you getting her out of the cage?
Well, I'm gonna try my key first.
Okay.
Well,
You
I'll
can-
try to open it actually. See if it's locked.
When you push on the cage door just opens.
Oh. What are you doing, Josie?
I thought I was locked.
Well, big old mound of stuff just woke up, so get ready.
Oh, no. Let's go. Let's go.
And then
Yep.
moving back up there. Okay. So hold on, Pam. I'll let you make your move here in just a second. We're gonna go turn by turn. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Pan, we are on to you, my friend.
Okay. I guess I will move back here.
Okay.
You guys aren't going to try to take my friend again?
I don't want to take your friend and kill it. And I'll whisper, I have a friend too.
Pan's eyes get really huge. Really?
I'll introduce you later.
Okay.
That would be about your 6 seconds of talking. Is that all you got, Pan?
Yeah, because I still don't really know what's going on.
So as we come up to the Shambling Mound's turn, the chanting will turn. Wow, my bad. That was really loud in my own ears. I apologize.
Dramatic effect.
Timing.
It was good timing. The chanting will change from Rogath of Decayer, we awaken thee, to the end comes, death be praised. The end comes, death be praised. So I think this might tell us that. But anyways, it is his turn. So it is going to move.
Is it gonna move or is it gonna shamble?
It's in a shamble. So it's going to shamble 20 feet. So 5, 10. So it would be able to get over to you, Krusk. And it will. You're medium sized, correct?
Yep.
Okay. It is going to make a slam on you, which is going to miss. It is going to rear back and slam down again. And miss. So that will be its turn. We're on to Harper.
Harper is gonna take one step this way. And then say to Krusk, if you want help fighting, you need to fall back. We'll fight it where we choose. And then... you know what? Would you allow me to shoot around the corner, or do I have to step out again to take a shot?
I would say with the corner being right there, and with Krusk being there, you could reach around the corner and shoot, but I would say that would be... either disadvantage or a -2 to it, your choice.
Nah, fuck it. I'm just gonna turn it.
You're gonna pop your full body around. That's different. You can pop your full body around and take the shot.
No, I'll just head down the hallway and look at Josie as I go and say, "Come on." And I'll actually use my action to dash and get another 30. Yep. All the way up to there.
Okay.
Be like, Pan, we don't need your mouse. But let's get the fuck out of here because death's on its way. And that'll be my turn.
Your turn. Josie, we are up to you, my friend. The gate is now standing open. Okay. Alright.
Okay.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you could end your turn either here, here, or here.
Let's go here.
You like scooch past Philly and like, excuse me, pardon me.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Anything else for you?
Is that thing even gonna be
I'm
able to
like-
follow us through these
I'm-
narrow hallways?
I'm like standing there gesturing up the stairs, and she would see that if she wanted to use her action to dash.
Can I do that?
You absolutely could if you wanted to.
Then let's do that. Let's go up.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. So that would put you right there.
Mike's over there thinking, how many characters am I gonna have to roll for this module?
No, I'm just thinking that if I end up having to make another one, he's gonna hate Pan for no reason other than he's going to hate Pan.
Okay, is that the end of your turn, Jesse? Is that all you got?
Yeah.
Okay. Crust, we're up to you, my friend.
Okay, well, with everybody hightailing it out, I use my action to disengage.
Okay.
And 30 feet of movement.
Perfect. Is that all you got?
I'm gonna say you're not the evil I was down here looking for, as I run away.
Okay. Alright, is that all?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're on to Fillion,
Okay.
the little murder minion.
I want to move here, first of all.
Okay, so
After-
that's 5 feet.
After I reach out, like in that alcove to the left of where I was standing, or to the left of my facing the direction I'm going, and I'm gonna knock whatever bullshit thing is in that alcove off because fuck all this.
Are you talking about like right here?
No, this,
Or this one up here?
that
Oh,
one.
that one.
Yeah. It
Okay.
doesn't really matter, but that's the one I was thinking.
You knock one of the random objects to the floor. It just clatters against the floor.
Okay, so can I say movement until later?
Like as a held, I would say that would
Yeah.
be a held action.
You
Mike,
you
Jacob.
you can't hold movement. You can only hold an action. The only way you would have been able to delay movement is by delaying your initiative, and you have to do that on the first round of combat.
Okay. Well, I am gonna stay here then and just have an attack action ready in case, but I'm gonna wait for the new guy to catch up.
What action are you ready to?
An attack.
An
Not
attack.
for
Okay.
not for Crust, for the thing if it gets here.
Gotcha. Okay. Is that all you got?
Yep. Well, I'll turn to Harper and Pan and be like, I'll be with you. I'm gonna wait for the new guy.
Pan, we're on to you, little buddy.
I'm gonna move there.
Can you see it from there?
It's within my sphere of light. Shooting through the portcullis bars. Would that? What kind of negative would that be on shooting it?
If you're kind of shooting straight on, it's not at like disadvantage or anything like that, and there's nothing that's like blocking your line of sight or anything.
Because I don't think that thing can get through that door. Alright, well, I missed, and that's my turn.
Okay. It's the end of your turn. The shambling mound is going to, you will see it kind of like its shape squeezes and shrinks to fit in. But Pan, as you watch this happen, it fills up the entire shape of the doorway and of the hallway as it slides through and is now in the hallway.
I'm gonna yell out, guys, it can fit through the doors. Be fucking afraid.
It will. Let me make sure it can do that first. 2 seconds. It is going to take the dash action to catch up to Krusk.
Remember what I said, man. Just remember what I said.
That will be the end of its turn.
Lots of hatred.
Krusk, you hear this creature just
Uh,
in the hallway coming at you.
I am just gonna yell stairs now, run, and I'm gonna go up the stairs. 30 feet will put me on the other section. If you want to move me.
Okay. So that would put you right there.
And I'll turn around and hold a hand crossbow shot for if that thing starts coming up the stairs before my next turn.
Okay. You have a held action, so remind me if that happens. Josie, we are on to you, my friend. What are you doing?
Hello. I'm gonna. Hola.
Okay. Does that mean like you're dashing or?
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, to be more specific. And I'm gonna.
So your original movement would get you to right here. That's it.
Yeah,
for
that's
you.
fine. And as I'm running, like howling ass, I'm yelling, "Now! Stairs! Run!"
You still have another 30 feet if you wanted to take dash action.
No, I'm gonna catch up.
Okay. Do you want to hold an action or anything?
I'm just gonna. Do I see Harbor? Is he next to me, or is he like on the other side?
Like Harper was pointing his crossbow like down the stairs, like waiting for this thing to come up, and you come around the corner, and you're just like, "Excuse me," as you like kind of like push his crossbow to the side and run past him.
Okay, beautiful. So as I pass, I'm gonna say, "Get everybody else! Why aren't they here?" Nothing.
Just work your way upstairs. Don't get too far ahead of us.
I'm trying. And I keep running.
Okay, so are you taking the dash action?
How far can I go without being extremely far away from everybody?
You have the option to
Where would
take
I
dash.
say?
You can make it to either. You can make it to here,
Yeah.
here, here.
No, that's too far out. Let's do the
Here
first
or
option.
here?
No. Let's do the first one. I don't want to be too far away.
So here?
Yes, please.
Okay. There you go.
Perfect.
Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Krusk, you have just been re-engaged by this creature.
Yeah, let's go round 2. Disengage.
Okay. So that's 5.
Yeah. Don't yet.
Okay.
That should be my 30.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna say, well, if everybody's running, I guess we need to go.
Okay. Is that it?
That's it.
Philiad, we are on to you.
How fast is it?
I'm sorry, what?
It's keeping up with me.
Okay. I'm going to. Move back down here and wait for this thing. Give these slow folks some time to leave. Tell the Anticrust to go, and I will keep an attack ready for it if it gets here.
Okay. So you moved, you ready to action. Is that it?
So can you ready an action and like a bonus action, like your turn, like your
Just
full turn?
just an action.
Just an action? Okay.
Yeah.
Then, yep, that's
Is that it?
Now, if you have multiple attacks, like if you have an extra attack,
only as a bonus action.
so you won't be able to do that. You'll just get the one swing.
But so here's my question, and the way I interpret this is that bonus action only triggers when she does her swing.
But you can only hold an action. Technically, her turn is done right now.
Yes.
It's just the held actions, and you can't hold a bonus action, which she needs to use to get that additional swing.
Okay, so bonus actions can only occur during your actual turn.
Correct. Now, if she was, say, a barbarian or a fighter who had an extra attack as part of their attack action, they would get both of those attacks on a held action, because that's still the action.
Well, isn't that what her unarmed strike is, though?
You got to read the details on the abilities because I don't have them in front of me. It's if it says as a bonus action you can do this after attacking it with an action, then you can't use it. If it's when you do an attack action, you can make a unarmed strike. It doesn't say anything about having to burn a bonus action or anything. Then you can use it.
Is this your Fury of Blows? Is that what you're looking at? Maybe?
No, it's just the I think it's martial arms. When you use an attack action with an unarmed strike or monk weapon on your turn, you can make one unarmed strike as a bonus action.
As a bonus.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So you wouldn't be able to because it specifically says on your turn. So, but you could ready that action of the attack if you wanted to.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Little buddy, your turn.
So Harper said to go up the steps, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Billion does not seem to have ran.
But I told you to go.
Are you trying to go over there, Murder?
I'm going up the steps like I was told to.
Are you dashing?
Yes.
Okay. And you're what, 25 feet of movement?
I believe so. Yes. Yes.
So your movement would put you like directly at the top of the stairs.
Oh, okay.
So for the sake of argument, because well, Actually, you can't. Sorry. Alright. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna yell at Philly and don't die because you promised.
We are on to Shambling Mound, who is going to move.
Yeah, I'm fine. How are you?
Will end up.
Somebody asked, "How are you, buddy?" Or "Are you okay, buddy?"
So
Oh,
it will end
I was
up.
talking to my dog. I think I ran his
Okay.
tail over.
Oh, poor baby.
It will end up right there. I don't know how to get it to not be on Filian's token. Filian, you did ready your action, so as it comes out, you can make an attack against it. It misses. But it comes out right there, and as it comes out, it's like it lets out a, screech at you guys. And that'll be the end of its turn. On to Harper.
I'm gonna move to like right there, still watching down the stairs and yelling, "Come on, let's go!" And I will hold another crossbow shot.
Okay. Miss Josie, we're on to you.
I'm waiting for everybody to come since nobody has reached out to me yet.
Giggity.
So you're not moving, you're not ready in action or anything like that?
No,
Worst,
I was very good.
Okay.
worst orgy ever.
Mr. Kresk.
Um. All right. I'm afraid.
Don't be scared.
Well,
You know you want to dash it.
Yeah.
I
By the
can't.
time you disengage, he's just gonna catch up to you.
Well, yeah. No, I mean, if I dash, he's gonna get an attack of opportunity.
You're a
Well, you can
barbarian,
also
and
take
it's
your.
one hit.
Yeah, I know. But the other half of that is if the thing continues to chase me, it's going to come up the stairs and clog the stairs, and Fillion's going to get stuck down here.
Oh,
Phil-
it won't.
Filian's
Yeah.
fast as fuck, boy.
All right. Yeah, I'm just going.
If it goes in front of me and it gets all clogged up in the stairs, it's just getting a sword in its ass over and over, and it can't do a damn thing about it.
What's that? You don't have a butthole? Let's make you one.
Again,
Okay, I'm sorry,
and
you're doing
run.
what?
I'll disengage again and run. And hope and pray that. Well, I'm just y'all asked me to run. I'm running.
Okay. Anything else?
No. Just maybe say hurry up as I run.
Filian, we are on to you.
I will attack it with my sword. Damn it.
Miss.
And I guess I will spend a key point to
sure what Step of the Wind is, so let's look.
It's like the rogue's bonus action disengage. It's just called Step of the Wind, and the monk has to spend a key point to do it. Monks get the bonus action dodge, disengage, and attack at the expense of a key point. They're just called different things.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I think it actually doesn't boost your jump as well.
It
Yeah.
does, yeah.
Jump.
It does.
And I'll end up there, and I'll just be facing backwards, waiting for it. Let
No.
these guys get away.
Now, DM, I have something I'd like to argue.
Okay, give me 1 second. Lillian, I would say you'd be able to scoot past them.
But I'm not going to.
Okay. So that answers my question right there. Jeremy, what you got, buddy?
Would like to argue that I think he has been getting entirely too much movement. Now, I understand he's kind of an amorphous blob, but that should be rough terrain style slowdown, trying to squeeze his bulky ass through these areas.
Well, the fact is we don't know how much movement he actually got. He's just been sticking with me.
I would say that Mike is probably very accurate in that.
I feel like we'll have an above table conversation once we're done with this.
Probably. Is that it for you, Philly?
Yes.
Senor Pan.
I am gonna go up the final stair.
So I will put it there. That's 5 feet of movement to get to that section. Purple, you see Pan's little head start popping up the stairs.
Well, I can see all the way down the stairs, can I? Like I could see Fillion right now.
Yeah, I would say that that's probably accurate. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. You may not be able to see Fillion because
Well,
You know what? Actually, to be honest with you, you only have a candle lit, so no, you would not see them.
okay. Yeah, because 15 feet. So I could see Krusk barely.
Yes. Yeah.
As Pan runs by, I'd just be like, upstairs, up to the regular house.
I'll give you another 5. Anything else for you?
Yeah, I'm trying to. I guess I'm gonna do a dash to get another 25, 15, 20. I guess I'm there. I'll move there next to Josephine.
Okay. So that was your action movement, no bonus action.
Worry about locking you in this cell, Josephine.
Here, come up to the Shambling Mound's turn. It is going to go. So it is going to morph into its little thing. It is going to be technically right here, but so I don't cover your token, Julian. I'm going to leave it right there. Billion, it is going to reach out and try to slam you. And that hits. So it slams down on you and it reaches back up. It's going to slam down again. Hitting. And as it hits, you go down and are engulfed by the mountain. Give me just a second. That is it for its turn.
Can I yell, oh fuck, when that happens?
You absolutely can.
Alright, I'm yelling, oh fuck.
That seems like a fair reaction.
Okay. We are on to Harper.
Hearing "oh fuck," I will call back the hallway. Pan Josie, oh fuck, wait, and I will come down to here initially. It's 5.
That's what, like, I'll give it to you for 10.
So what can I see from here? I've got dim light out to 15 feet.
So dim light out to 15 feet, so you would see crust clearly. And you would see the Champlain Mountain right after crust.
Could probably move that sampling across that spot right in front of Billion.
Like right there.
Up one, or half one.
And I don't see Fillion at all.
Not down, up. The other way.
Oh, I got you. It won't let me. Not with the wall.
Oh, damn.
I'm trying to exactly read on that real quick.
Well, just scoot us down half of the square then. There you go.
There we go. 2 seconds. No, you don't see it.
Okay. I'm gonna stand right here then. And if I can see the mound, I'm gonna take a shot at it.
You can. It's dim lighting up to what, 15 feet?
Yeah.
So that would be what, disadvantage if I remember right? Attacks in dim light?
I don't think so. Cause I can see. If I was shooting in the darkness, it would be disadvantage. Dim light doesn't impose disadvantage as far as I'm aware.
No, but I think it can be penalized on the
Yeah,
GM.
hold on. I'm pulling it up real quick.
I would also argue, though, that you said when this thing goes through chambers, it fills the walkway. So I literally just have to not hit Krusk in this situation.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's not, like, you can see it's there. But yeah, you can't, you'd have to, yeah, go ahead. Sorry, I'm doing one too many things at once.
It's alright. That hits.
Yeah, I'll give it to you for right now until I can find the rules on lighting.
Okay. So that's 7 points, and... I will step back basically to where Krusk is on the edge of my light source, which I think is right there.
Okay.
So I can still see him, and I've created a little bit of space, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Perfect. Okay, so dim light, also called shadows, creates a lightly obscured area. No, I just got the lightly obscured area. Okay, so it's only disadvantage on your perception checks,
Okay.
from what I read.
That's what I thought. As long as I wasn't in darkness, I thought I'd be okay.
Yeah,
But-
I wasn't. Josie, your turn.
So as I hear, oh fuck, I'm like, ah!
Fuck.
I'm sorry, did you say oh fuck or what?
And I'm gonna try to follow. What's the furthest I can go right now? To dash.
Are you trying to go back towards Harper, or are you trying to get out of here?
No, I'm trying to go back towards Harper. 'Cause I don't know what's happening, so I'm gonna try to follow him and find out what the fuck is going on.
You could get to, I would say, right there.
Oh, thank God.
I'll
Okay.
give it to you.
Yeah.
Ooh, bless you.
Oh, that was the cat.
Oh, that was a cat.
There we go.
Thank
Okay.
you. Already says thank you. Okay.
Damn it.
And she can see that thing down the stairway, right?
Can I see it?
You have dark vision, correct?
Yeah, but I can't see anything if I click on my little icon.
It's because it's on a different level, technically, but it's, if you have dark vision, you should be able to see it.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so you could see it right now. You had just your regular movement.
Oh no. Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, I'm standing right next to you. Help.
Everybody else.
Hit that bitch with the cantrip!
Where's everybody else? Where's everybody else? Where's Pan?
You would be able to see. Well, you ran past Pan.
Well, I didn't see him. I didn't see him. I just, whew, done.
You had to push past him.
I did. Oh shit. Well, I don't know if he followed me or not. I
The
can't
only one
see.
you would see right now would be Trusk, and then the creature right
So I
behind.
can see the mound creature right there. Can I try something?
What would you like to try?
My crossbow.
Sure.
Cool.
It's gonna be at. Did I give you disadvantage, Jacob, or did I give you? Or is that?
It
Did I
was.
give it?
I'm here. You didn't give me anything.
No, on that one where you were shooting around the corner.
I didn't take that shot.
Oh, okay. So Pam, if you take that shot based on the severity, like with Harper being right there.
You said it was going to be a -2.
Yeah. So, I will give you guys the option on something like this. You can pick either -2 or disadvantage.
I'll do disadvantage.
Okay. If you want to take a crossbow shot at it with disadvantage, feel free to go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And before I do it, I'm gonna say, if anybody hears me, Lillian, Cross, kind of bend down a bit. I don't want to hit you in case I miss. I heard me or not, but I throw it out there. Okay. Did I do it at disadvantage? Because I clicked disadvantage. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yes. It's a miss. So, Crust, you see this crossbow bolt just like go whizzing past you.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm gonna just scream, never mind.
Is that it?
Oh yeah, that's
All right, Krusk, it is your turn.
Okay.
So before you do anything, make a perception check for me, please.
I was just gonna ask if I could. I left my hands out. Good.
What are you? What was
any.
your perception for?
I wanted to see if I could see any portion of Billion, hand, foot, a back, leg. I'll take a toenail.
Unfortunately, with the 6, with this thing filling up the hallway, no.
I was kind of hoping, and close, as close as I was.
I'll tell you what, since you were close, if you want to roll it once more at advantage, I would say that that would be. I'll give you something for being close.
Yeah,
Is better?
yeah, a little bit. Not that much. God damn it.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I'm trying here. I'm trying.
With an 8, I would say that if you did see anything at all, let me roll something here. You see the pommel of her sword.
Okay, pommel of her sword. So, if I see the pommel of her sword, she got sucked in with her holding it.
Yes.
So this thing comes
Yeah.
up, slams down on her, reaches back up, and as it reaches back up, you would have seen Fillion kind of trying to brace for the impact.
I did not
And-
drop my sword though.
No. Hear me
Okay.
out. So as you're bracing for the impact, you would see Fillion's kind of holding the sword up. This thing comes down, smashes on her, and that was the
And
last
then
thing
get
you saw.
stabbed by the sword that I was holding up as well.
So it's
For a little bit of damage in there.
It's getting engulfed inside of Fillion. You know what, Fillion? I like your little murder minion. I will give you 2 points of damage for it.
Sucks to swallow toothpicks.
Just because I like. But you see the pommel of her sword sticking out. But that's it.
Okay. So, I'm going to I'm going to scream out in anger and essentially about to take rage.
Okay.
And I am going to grab for that rapier at the handle, hoping to grab a hand with it.
Her little short sword.
Yeah.
There's no hand visible.
No. I know that. But I know weapons. I know if I see the pommel, her hand should be somewhere right above it, right? Because the
So to
pommel's
be-
the bottom of the sword.
Correct. So to be clear on how this looks right now, this is like a giant creature that is just shoving its body completely into this hallway. It is now engulfed Fillion. The only thing that you see sticking out is the pommel of the sword.
Yeah,
So
and
you
I
don't-
intend on reaching into the creature where I think
Okay.
her hand should be.
Okay. Interesting. What do you think this roll should be? And tell me why.
Well, I would wager there's some type of percentage in me actually grabbing her.
Okay.
So some type of roll to say whether I did or didn't actually get her. And if I do happen to grab her, a strength check to try and pull her out.
You want to phone a friend and see if anybody else has anything?
Yeah, anybody else? Jacob?
I would venture to say that this amorphous blob of shambles, it would be strength across the board, because you're fighting through it to find something, and then another strength check once you find something to pull it out.
Go ahead and make a strength check. It'll be an advantage because you're raging.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay. So you're able to like straight punch your hand in through where this pummel's at. Do me a favor, drop the percentage dice, but drop it in the tower. All right. You punch straight into this blob, and as you do, you feel your hand come up and hit something small and squishy that you believe to be some part of Filian's body. You can tell that there's cloth to it.
Hey, Brad. As he punches in, does that count as an unarmed strike?
If he wants it to. So here, this is
Interaction.
so.
Just mechanically speaking, just tossing it out there. It might do 2 or 3 points of damage.
So this is the way I'm going to interpret it. It is going to be your action to punch into it. If you would like to make an unarmed strike with it, because what he says does make sense, I'm okay with you making an unarmed strike.
If it negates me getting a chance to pull her out, no, I don't want it. Like, I want her. Like, she's the coolest little dude that I've met in all these
2 days.
So here's what I would say. You use your action. You could use a bonus action to try and grab Filian.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Do me a
Except-
favor.
You used your bonus action to rage.
Oh, I did. Huh. Okay, so
Yeah,
bonus action.
that's a point where Jacob should have just been like,
Shut up!
"What happened?"
It's only fair that I fight both sides
It's
Yeah.
true.
all the time.
So yeah, he does have that. So on your next turn with your hand, provided nothing else happens, you would be able to try and grab Filian.
At the same time, though, I would argue that I've allowed Brad to do plenty of shit burning his movement in exchange for an action or bonus action.
Fuck you, Jacob.
On
Go
other
ahead and
games.
make a straight check.
Just saying.
Do it, no, do it. I'm trying to be even with this. I'm sure it'll even out somewhere.
It's good karma. It's good karma.
With the 20, you were able to grasp onto something. You think this is Filian. You're grasping onto a piece of clothing, something.
Okay, so the first strength check was to get through its
But that would
body,
be
and the second one is to grab a hold of whatever it was that I thought was
correct.
something. Okay,
But that
and then that's my bonus action. I'm using my movement for that part, so that's everything. Like, I mean, I guess I could scream, I think I got it.
yeah, I'd love that.
And then I guess I'm waiting for my next turn.
Could be it. Filian, a roll in the tower, please. Okay. Pan, your turn, buddy.
Much I can do right now. shadows and seeing what happens to him in there.
I still think dash and run personally, but that's me above table.
Is that where you want to move, Drew?
Trying to figure out. First it was we're running upstairs, and now it was oh fuck, and we're all gathering around the stairs.
Stand by to stand by.
It's really up to you, buddy. Whatever you want to do.
I mean, you're at a safe enough distance. You could wait and see what happens.
Move up here.
Just don't block any doorways.
Yeah.
So you could make it to right there.
Okay. I guess I will use my dash action to move right there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna sit there with my gun. Hey, I try to lure him into this trap. That's all I got right now.
Okay. So. Chamberlain Mountain. Checkpoint.
Real quick, it is 11:59. Is everyone good to finish this round out?
Yes, PM.
Okay. Just double checking.
I'm just giving you shit. You guys want to finish it out? We've got like 4 turns. Okay. So with Filion engulf and Trust's hand now inside this creature, a part of it is going to lift up and slam down on Trust. That's gonna hit. Gonna do the same thing again. Russ,
Yeah.
since you were pulling, it is going to engulf you. However, actually, we're going to go with that. You are still. What did you say? Yeah. Yeah, so you are now engulfed. In essence, that is, you are grappled, restrained, and blinded. Harper, onto you. You just see this thing swallow up Crust.
Can I make a point of order super quick?
Sure.
Read the last sentence of the mound. Or engulf. Attack. The actual description of it.
Oh, you're right. Okay, so never mind. It cannot. Are you pulling that up through the, how are you pulling that up?
Magic.
Out of curiosity. No, I'm being serious. How are you pulling that?
I'll talk to you after the game. Because Mike's got work in the morning.
Okay. So, you are not restrained, Mike. Okay. I will take those off then.
Having heard him yell, I think I've got her, I will run up, wrap my arms around Krusk, and pull.
Go ahead, and I'm assuming Krusk is pulling, so make a strength check at advantage. particularly an athletics advantage.
$22.
You start to pull Krusk, and you begin to see Billion's body emerge from the shambling mountain.
Begin to see, so she's not all the way out yet.
So she is emerging from this thing. Yes. So she's not fully out of it yet.
Okay.
She is being pulled.
Oh, I did. Yes. That's a start.
That is all I have. I guess it'll be at your discretion, Brad, if you'll allow that pull to continue through Krusk's turn. But that's if you won't allow it, then I would step back. But it would make more sense that I would pull until Fillion's out.
Okay.
But that's all I got.
Your turn.
Alrighty. Let's attack this thing. Gonna try to use Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Okay.
I believe that's a save.
And it fails. Fuck yeah.
Alright, go ahead and drop damage on it.
Just a 3.
That's alright. You eat an elephant one bite at a time.
No, that is true.
That's
Krusk,
it for me.
your turn.
All right.
You may continue the pool on your
Okay. You want strength check or you want athletics?
athletics.
Okay.
At
Advantage for him.
yes. Okay, so for your action on this pool, you were able to completely pull Fillion free of the mountain. And as you do, you fall backwards, and like you all three kind of pile backwards, you pulling, and Fillion lands on top of you, motionless.
Okay. She lands on top of me, but am I still holding her?
I mean, she's on top of you. Yeah, so I mean, it would make sense that you were gripped onto her like forearm as you pulled her out.
Okay. So, can I continue holding her, stand up, and move?
You could stand up and move. Let's see here.
Like, I know usually when you're prone and you're standing up, it takes half your movement. But
It would take half your movement to stand up, but that would leave you with whatever half of your movement is. So yes, you could stand up and move half your movement.
okay, then that's what I want to do. Like, halfway up the steps, and, you know, half my movement up the steps to get her away from it.
So you would end up on the other side of
Harper?
Harper. Thank you.
Okay, can I position it so that Billion's in that corner spot?
So the way I'm interpreting what you told me is that you're holding Fillion.
Yeah.
Fillion is technically occupying the same space as you, which is why I have her off to the side.
Okay. I was thinking like she's in front of me, like I was like bear hugging her, since she landed on top of me.
Yes.
And with me heading up the stairs, she'd be like one step above me.
So she is
In other words-
facing that direction.
Okay.
The stairs are 5 feet. And with folding perch, it would still occupy the same space.
Okay. And then I would tell Josephine, get it out of here.
And anything else for your turn?
No, that would be it.
All right. That brings us to the top of the order. We are going to stop there. We went 6 minutes over, so there I made up for your 7 minutes the other day. Thank you everybody for coming to Curse of Strahd. We will find out what happens on the next episode. Thanks for joining us.
We absolutely will. We'll see you Friday for Lord Z's Fantastical Dungeon and Sunday for Waters of the Deep. Goodbye, everybody.